There we got it. We have 6 viewers. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are in the world, welcome to my quiet, lovely, beautiful, peaceful, affordable, comfortable, golfing, and currently cloudy, waiting for the rain to come, retirement community, affectionately known as
Del Boca Vista.
Thank you, Frank. This is the new and reset independent, nonprofit, non-monetized, non-aligned, self-funded, informative, semi-entertaining live Docs Report. Docs Report encompasses citizen journalism with commentary, opinion on topics that interest me. I am a student of truth and self-discovery that has improved my daily living and will continue to do so in this life and beyond. The Docs Report can be found on YouTube, Twitter, X, and Rumble. Thank you. Let's see, email docsreport@fastmail.com. Thank you for viewing and liking, subscribing, following, live commenting, and above all, keep spiritually centered. The good news today is there is no subscription required. So if you got something to say, go ahead and say it. You don't have to give me anything. We got one comment. Do I dare look? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Well, no, after Stephen L. For a minute there, I thought you were Stephen L. Let's see. Really? You got to be kidding me. They probably have got seniors as the Hooter girls. Bart Simpson, old men rushed into the new Hooters grand opening in the Villages. When will Docs do an on-site report? Serious? Are you putting me on? You got to be putting me on. I got to find that. Hooters. The Villages, Florida. The new open. Come visit the oh, no. Come, let's see, let's click on this. It's a franchise, I guess. The Villages, 700 Christine Way. I used to date a girl by that name. The Villages, really. Wow. I hope they got plenty of golf cart parking. And can you imagine getting tanked up at Hooters and then trying to find your way home? I guess I will have to check it out. But you know they're going to have some senior girls there working, and I don't know if I can handle that. I better not say anything. Let me give you the weather quickly. 89 degrees Fahrenheit, that would be 32 degrees Celsius, humidity 58%, 58%, wind 6 kilometers per hour, that would be 4 miles per hour. Interesting day today, interesting day yesterday. I got up, well, let's start with yesterday. The couple that I speak with when I get there, they come in really early. So I got up early because I took like a 3-hour nap on Wednesday, was it? Yeah. So I had plenty of sleep. So I got up really early, like 3, and then I was over there by 4:30, and I didn't see him. Well, apparently they were back there getting a massage, but she could see I had a neon green shirt on, so her husband came over and we chatted. But apparently he warned me, or alerted me is the better word. There was a guy there, Middle Eastern, with the beard, the whole thing, that he's homeless, and he was in New York and then California, and now he's in Central Florida, and he needs housing. And it's like, I think this guy's an illegal. I mean, I don't know what this guy is, but he described him one way, tall and thin, but no, he was muscular, lean, but he was rocking the Middle Eastern beard, and I don't know, and he just warned me that he's going up to people. So I was doing my stretching, and we chatted, and I said, "Are you just getting here?" You know, he's leaving. I go, "You're leaving?" Yeah, he got there at 3. So he left. So he alerted me. So I'm on the treadmill, and now I see him, because he's looking at you to see if he gets a reaction. But I got my sunglasses on, and then I'm just not. Then he went to over to talk to me. Then he changed his mind. So I'm doing my routine. I'm just minding my business. He's got a membership, but like, does that matter? If California would give a membership to anybody. So I'm doing my routine, and I did all my stretching, stomach work. I finished over there with the weights. My last one, I have to walk across the room to the tricep down pull downs. Okay. So as I'm walking, now he's doing this move. Now he comes over and he's like, "Hey, man," like he recognizes me, like we're good old buddies from somewhere. And I just said, "No, thank you," and kept walking. Didn't even look at him. I said, "No, thank you," kept walking. So now I'm over there doing my pull downs. I finish up. So now I have to do 20 minutes on the bike, 20 minutes on the elliptical. I don't feel safe with this guy. You know, there is something, I'm getting a very strange, so I was wondering why wouldn't they call? Why tell me? They alerted me, which is a good thing. But I guess they asked the front desk because they did say he had a membership, but that doesn't mean anything. So I thought, well, now I'm going to sit on this bike here, and I'm not going to be looking around. I can't see behind me, and now I can't see him on the floor anywhere. So I thought, wait a second. So I had to put my gloves away anyway. So I go in the locker room, and there's no one in there, but I see in the stall there's somebody in there, but they're turned sideways. Their feet are turned sideways, and they've got Levi's on. So I'm guessing it's him. So that's it. I'm done. So I go out, sit in my car. Now I'm right in front of the address. So I make a non-emergency call to the sheriff's department. And I'm going to report this guy. He's illegal, I think, and maybe he's wanted. Who knows? So I call him up, finally get through, and she kind of gives me a hard time. Like, where are you? What's your name? I told her, and, well, you're in the wrong area. You're the wrong county. I go, no, and I explained it, and then she finally found it. She goes, what do you, and I told her that, they had alerted me, this guy is homeless, and he's from New York, California, he's Middle Eastern, heavy accent, and he could be an illegal. Illegal? Well, did he do anything? And I go, no. Well, you got to call immigration. So I said, you can't help me then? No. All right, thank you. So I hung up. That's all I can do. my civic duty, and then I just went to Wawa. Come on, Wawa, where are you? Give me a Wawa, please. Did I move it? Here we go. Wawa! Give me a Wawa! So I cut my workout early and went to Wawa. I got a lot done. I got fuel because that usually that last 40 minutes knocks me out, but I didn't feel safe, honestly. So I reported it. They don't want to do anything, but I'm sure they record everything. So I went up got fuel, got my breakfast, and did some shopping on the way home. So it was pretty good. No comments. All right. So I keep. So that was it. I'll tell him that next time I see him. But they get there so early, I don't really run into them. So then. So now it's Friday. So I laid out my fitness clothes for Friday. Now I got to make a decision. I kind of see the hedge out there. It's a little rough looking, but it's just, I thought, okay, if it doesn't rain, first of all, the humidity yesterday was 68%. So that's not bad. So maybe I should get out there, but I can't make up my mind. So I say, okay, if it doesn't rain, I'll do the hedge. If it does rain, I'll go work out. By the time morning came around, it didn't rain, but I stuck my head out. I stepped into the bird cage. It's in the 70s, but it was so humid. And then I asked the HomeBot, it's 93% humidity. I go, no way. So I thought, why don't I just go out and do the edge work around the lawn because I need the water to flow away from the house. And it's going to be raining heavy next week, so I decided to do that. So I spent 2 hours out there, and that was the limit, man. I think because after you do the cutting and the trimming with the manual spade, my gopher weapon, that was it. And I raked it up, and then you got to clean it up. By the time I get it in there, I've had it. So at least I got that done, which was, and then I had to relax a minute. I took a shower, and I just had to sit down for a little bit. And then I went up again, Wawa, got what did I get up at there? I think let's see. I got the dill pickle ranch, upper left. You just pick that, you take it as it is, and then you just you can put it scrambled. And if you look at the sausage crumble, that's omelet. I like the scrambled. Comes with cheese, so I got the scramble. Took that, I had my 16-ounce coffee, which was great. Then I had to get batteries. So I went over to where America shops because I have an atomic clock in the back bedroom. And it's, these batteries, they're going to last, 10 years, but it's just a regular clock. But so I had to get some batteries. So now it's at midnight and it's waiting to be updated. So I don't know how long that's going to take. So today, this is a first. I have my purchases out in front of me, if you can hear them. I don't want to spill them. I'm going to do some live, because I'm not waiting. I want to get just a taste, see if I'm going to like it or not, So Mortimer recommended one, the Fundador. So I'm going to taste it again, but I got the double light. He recommended the Solera Reserve, which I'm going to order. But so I'm going to do that, and we're going to pick up from last one topic I didn't. I was waiting for Mark in New Mexico, but he didn't recommend, but he's really up on Oasis. Really likes Oasis. So I don't get. I mean, I want to be nice, but I don't understand it. It for me, my sensibilities. So maybe I'm missing something. So I looked up Oasis' top 5 most popular and beloved songs: Wonderwall, "Don't Look Back in Anger," "Champagne Supernova," "Live Forever." And I found the official videos on YouTube, and I started listening to them, and they all sound the same to me, exactly the same. And it's not for me. I mean, I guess they're such the rage, but I don't. And the Britpop sound, These tracks represent the band's signature Brit-pop sound, showcasing their authentic songwriting and soaring melodies. I didn't think there was anything soaring about it. And then I was starting reading the lyrics, and it's like, no, not for me. So sorry, Mark. I tried, but I did look at it. I did listen. No comment still. I'm going to do an hour and a half. No matter what. Even if I have to listen to music. So then what else? Okay. Then I got to go to Doc's report on X. And there was an interesting clip by the 9-year-old, the Beast of Brisbane, the cult leader. That cult being the cult of the living dead. So he, and I quote, let's see, wristwatches control, quote, my mental health, comma, how I feel. Mental health and how I feel. And I go, what the hell? Does your watch really control your mental health? Anybody out there? Have you ever heard that before? I never heard anything like that. I mean, I put up the post. I said, why not get some help? You know, get a proper diagnosis, seek treatment. It has nothing to do with the watches. You must agree with me on that. But he looks like a mess, and he's talking about mental health. His watches somehow have control over his mental health and how he feels. Now, if that wasn't strange enough, then he was telling this to none other than Bateman, Velvet Voice Bateman. And instantly, Bateman said, I understand. What? What do you mean you understand? What exactly do you understand, Mr. Bateman? If somebody told me their wristwatches control their mental health and how they feel, I'd be looking at them and I'd be asking them questions. But you understood, Mr. Bateman. Bateman, I understand. Please tell us what is it that you understand? I want to know. I think a lot of us would like to know. How do you understand something like that? That he lets watches, his collection, control his mental health and how he feels. So you got to help me out there. My reporters worldwide, give me some information on Mr. Bateman. I don't want his address or where he works or none of that stuff. I just like, is he, what country, and what's his line of work, just his occupation. I mean, what does he want? He shows up at the Archieverse. A lot of people show up over there. They want something. What does he want? Is he going to start a channel? What motivates him? And when he says, I understand, what do you understand? Please help me here. Please tell us, Mr. Bateman, what are you talking? Tell us what you understand. When the 9-year-old says, my watch collection, health and how I feel. Does that, do you feel that way too, Mr. Bateman? I have no idea. It was just astounding to me. Okay. 12 people watching, so let's get started. This is all I got. I'm going to taste some purchases that I made. Unless you want to give me some comments. Maybe everybody's on X. Let's see, how many are on YouTube? We have 4. Okay. So I'm going to start with the Fundador. Where is it? Okay, Double Light. Now, this is not the one Mortimer specifically recommended, but it is the brand. So I got a glass here. I'm going to pour this, just a taste. I just want a taste. There it is. There's just a taste. You hear that lub, 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 lub. Put the cap back on. What I like about it, it's got a plastic spout inside it. Fundador, let's see. Double Light, grain neutral spirits distilled from grapes with caramel color. So don't let the color, it's meaningless because it's artificial. Spain's finest double barrel Solera. Alcohol by volume is 25.8%, produced and bottled in I can't pronounce it. Bodegas Fundador, Spain. Okay, so before the tariffs kick in, so let's give it a try. Here we go. First, I'll do the nose. It's pleasant, kind of a little sweetness to it. Not bad. Very pleasant. I'm going to drink these all, just sip on them. You don't put ice, you don't mix it with water, you just sip on them. And I always have peach brandy around, and then Mortimer told me that E&J was the worst out there. And the brothers down at the track drink it. Okay. But this is very pleasant. All right. What's next? So that's okay. I mean, I like that one. Let's go to this one. Because I'm a peach brandy guy. Crimson Reserve, VSOP, Very Superior Old Pale. Made with imported brandy, it's peach. It is 54 proof. So the alcohol content is about double. So it should have some flavor. That's where the peach is held. Brandy with natural flavorings and artificial colors. So the colors don't mean anything. It's out of bottled in Louisville, Kentucky. Well, let's try it. Just tasting, and it's not whiskey a go-go this weekend. It is not. Oh, now this one does not have a plastic, so that was a little too much. A little too much. But it's Friday, okay? I did the yard work. I got the wash done. And I don't have a dryer, by the way. I hang up the clothes. Oh, good. We got some comments. GD, thank you. Hey, Lex. Hey, GD. He's waving. A friendly to no one, friend to no one, friendly to most. I just don't like to be, I don't want the label. Just be friendly. Because if you call someone a friend, what do you have? You have expectations. I am not here to meet your expectations. So what was my phrase? Friend to no one, friendly to most, truthful to all. There, I got it. All right, let's try this right now. Oh, that's peachy. I like the smell. Yes, yes. The aroma, very good. The nose. To the nose, quite enjoyable. Very nice. Very nice. That's going to be great. The things. So now I'm not going to be disappointed because I get a little taste of each one. I won't be disappointed. Plonka. Watch Nicholas doing a stream about Sluggo, Red Sluggo, and Wrist Chick. I just happened to catch that. They're back together. What is Red Shovel doing? How many baby mamas does he want? You'd think some men. Where's the captain? You got one baby mama and two kids, doesn't he? What is she? So.
Some men you just can't reach.
And maybe Red Shovel's one of those men.
Which is the way he wants it. Well, he gets it.
Well, they're back together. Okay. And I think he said they have a stream together. Well, Red Shovel has his own channel at Red Shovel, and then she's got the wrist watch chick. No, congratulations. See how it. Well, now, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he? I heard him say he wished he never met her. So, and now they're back. It doesn't look good. No, I'm tasting brandy today, Friday. My new purchases. Playboard averages today? No. Coverage today? No. I got to come up with. Archie's going to be there, so he's, Archie and Timmy, but I can look at 3, so I got to get me a third one. There's been demonetization. Password updater. Here, excuse me for a minute. Let me cancel that. So let's see. The franchise, that's been demonetized. Then it's currently started the franchise clubs with an S, and I guess Watch Colony was demonetized, and of course original OC has been deleted. Yeah, then why is he going back to her then? Move on, go find somebody else, or spend time with the baby mama. Blanca Sluggo said he regretted the last 12 months of his life or something. Yeah, well, some guys get divorced, and guess who they remarry? The person they divorced. Oh, I really like this Crimson Reserve. Now this is peach brandy. Very smooth. It is. Now I have one here, Stella Rosa Honey Peach, but this is kind of got a touch of syrup to it, taste, which I don't mind. No, I'll do that. I'll do that playboard when I do the Whiskey a Go-Go GD. Blanca, could you monetize docs? Well, I deleted a lot of stuff. I just wiped clean everything I had on the 9-year-old, which kind of sent me back. I couldn't even put up a hyperlink. I couldn't even pin messages. At some point I could. I'll get the hours. Could you monetize docs? Do people get a lot of money on YouTube for adverts that come up before videos? No. And see, I don't want to make money off my subscribers or anyone. I just want to get views. I have premium, which reminds me, I'm gonna check. Let's get rid of this bottle. All right, so this is a thumbs up for the VSOP. Really, the Fundador was okay too. It just depends kind of what kind of mood you're in. Let me get rid of this bottle here. So I don't want to have you have to sit through adverts. It doesn't amount to a lot of money. That's the reason the crack cocaine of YouTube is the super chats. That's the money. They want the money. And that's the quick money. And it used to be very good, and then now it's nothing. I mean, it's way down. I don't know what you mean by a lot of money. The playboard is, I'll give you the numbers. I mean, on the next Whiskey a Go-Go. I don't think they make much money. GD, Lex wipes the archives clean from time. Yeah, that maybe was a mistake, but I was just so done. I was just so done with it. So now I'm going to make sure I got at least, I don't know if I can monetize yet, but I'm not going to do it. Because once you monetize, they treat you a little different. You're a little more scrutiny on your channel. When you sip on this stuff, it hits you quicker than if you drink it, because your tongue and inside your mouth goes right into your bloodstream. Very good. Oh, I like that one. Bart Simpson. Has Docs taken an airboat ride yet? My nephew rides in them to hunt alligators for the barbecue. I don't think gator meat is that good. You really got to clean it up because I don't think it's that good. No, I haven't seen an alligator since I've been here. I should get out more, but I'm a homebody. I work out. I'm retired. I'm keeping my yard up to snuff, and then I stream. But I should do that. Gotta wait till it cools off now. There's a park I want to go to, and there is a spring, something springs that's up north of Ocala, which is pretty good. And of course, I could always go to the coast. I'd like to go do some live bait fishing on the ocean. Live bait fishing is great. But no, the answer is no. All right, I pinned the comment. Don't try this at home. I'm live taste testing of several purchases of brandy and cognac. Do not try this at home and stream at the same time. 20 people watching. Okay. And I'm not a big drinker, so I'm actually feeling this. So what else is our next one? Okay, we tried that one. All right, now, this could be a big letdown. I'm not sure. This is a cognac, Marillet cognac. The reason I bought it, because every time I'm searching online for peach brandy, this thing comes up. And I go, but this is a cognac. I don't want a cognac, I want a brandy. Cognac is a brandy. It's just from France, though. It's a product de France. Take off my blue blockers. This is also another VSOP, a very superior old pale. 40% alcohol by volume. Okay, and this has a cork. Let's see. I can't even read this fine print. No, I want to put my glasses on. All right, well, let's give it a try. The cork is attached to the... Ooh, there it is. Not too much. Okay. Oh, let's see. Got it on my finger. Here we go. Very volatile on the nose. Very nice. I mean, it's just a cognac. It's fruity, not so much peach. I guess there's some peach in it, but not like the other one. But I'll take that. That's okay. And I don't think it'll spoil. I mean, you could just bottle it back up. Just put the cork back in it. Who's the uncle? Uncle. I wish I could play that, what he said when he went on for Watch Nicholas for 3 hours. He introduced himself as his uncle. You got some tough competition today, Nikki and Uncle streaming. Really? Well, I go for the views. I'm thankful to get... I show 16 here. Let me go see if the Franchise Club is streaming. I'll tell you what, AD always calling, better not show up over there, because then he's finished here. If he goes over there, he's finished here, just to let him know. I told him that. I mean, he should know that. Okay, franchise clubs. Oh, really? Yeah, it says Premier. Oh, wait a second. Let's go back to that. Is that live? Hopefully you won't hear this. You're right. He is streaming. But to find it, you have to go to Franchise Clubs. Put an S on the end of it. He described himself in a very... I've never heard a man describe himself that way. And I have it up on X, if you ever want to go check it out. I thought I put it up on X. Maybe I didn't put it up on X. No, here it is. July 1, the docs report, Uncle Happy Buzz introduces himself before questioning Watch Nicholas, WN. It's a 12-second clip, I think. It is unbelievable what he said. Oh, man, I'm feeling this stuff already. And I haven't really drank that much. But it goes, when you hold it in your mouth, it goes right into your bloodstream. Okay, so this is I give this one a thumbs up. So far, so good. I haven't wasted my money. Now, what do we got left? Oh, the 1786. This is another cognac from France. All cognacs are brandy, but not all brandies are cognac. It has to be from France. So do I want to try that one or Stella Rosa, Honey Peach? Let's try the Honey Peach. Let's try this one. I do feel the effect of the alcohol. I got to tell you that. No cork. This is just a cap. Crimson Reserve. Oh, wait a second. No, I already tried this one. Stella Rosa. Honey peach flavored brandy, product of Italy. Small batch, Riboli family. Where does this come right out of small batch production, flavored brandy. Okay, honey peach, here we go. And this is a cork. I've already taken the really tight seal off of it. You gonna listen to the cork? Come on. Oh, there it is. Don't try this at home. Here we go. Stella Rosa, honey peach. Aroma? The nose? It's okay. Pleasant, fruity. Tastes more like honey than peach. I don't smell the peach. When I nose it, I don't get any peach, but it's very pleasant. It's sweet. Or maybe my mouth is numb from alcohol. Okay, I got to stop tasting for a while. I can feel the effects of the alcohol. Comments? No comments. So I'm just hanging out. I'm going to be here an hour and 30 minutes. And just to recap, when the 9-year-old says his wristwatches affect his mental state and how he feels, Bateman immediately said, I understand. Mr. Bateman, velvet voice, what do you understand? What is your understanding? I'd like to know. And my reporters out there worldwide, I want to know what country he's in his line of work. Because everybody that shows up on the Archieverse wants something. They want the leads, or they want to present themselves, and they start up future channels. So what's this guy's angle? I will find out. But again, Mr. Bateman, what do you understand? Because when I heard it, I didn't understand. I don't think anybody else understood what the hell he was talking about. Really? Bateman is from, good. Thank you, GD. Bateman is from New Zealand. Okay. What's his occupation? I mean, I don't want to know, specifics, but just like, does he have a channel? I mean, how could you possibly, what would attract him to Archie's channel? He must want something. What's he selling, I guess is what I'm asking. Well, he's up to something. OC was up to something. I mean, they've always got an angle. Everybody that goes over there. Why would he be attracted to the 9-year-old whose watches control his mental health and how he feels? Just because he's a neighbor down there, to Australia, he's a New Zealander? The problem from him, eventually we find out. We always find out. Somebody will find out. It always happens. GD, we love Caesar. Hail Caesar, the 9-year-old. You love him. I don't think those around him love him. They don't question the guy. When somebody says that their watches affect their mental health and how they feel, you go, excuse me? What do you mean? Bart Simpson, next week it's peach-flavored vodka. No, it's not. If I was still driving a bus and I wanted to just have a drink, that's the way to go. You get the vodka that's been distilled the most times, 15 times. I think they make one in Kentucky. And just put it on some ice and just sip it. If you want the, quote, healthy effects of alcohol. No, I made these purchases and I just wanted to taste. But I am feeling the alcohol, the effects of the alcohol, because it's when you hold it in your mouth, it goes directly to your bloodstream. Let's listen. That's 4 bottles I've tasted. I think I should stop right there. I got one last one. It's the 1786. Where is it? I think I'll hold off on that one until the effects of the alcohol wear off. There it is, 1786. Now this is extra old. Oh, man. Hopefully, AD Always Calling hops on Morty's next night show. Well, he's very inconsistent. And AD Always Calling is on the East Coast, so when Morty midnight, when he starts at 12:30, it's 3:30 on the East. That's going to be hard to do. I wouldn't mind doing it. I wouldn't mind having him go over there again. It depends on Morty. It's his diner. He could be trespassed. I mean, who knows? So just hanging out, I've tasted, I think these cognacs or these brandies are pretty good. No regrets buying the Crimson Reserve. Very nice, very peachy. The Fundador, very pleasant, double light. That was good. The Marillet, a very superior old pale, cognac, good. It's a step up in class from the E&J brandy. And this one's more a little disappointing because it says honey peach. Well, honey comes before the peach. I guess maybe there's some peach there, but it is sweet. It's okay, but it's honey, really, is what it is. And as soon as I sober up a little bit, I'll try the 1786 extra old cognac. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't get on a horse right now. I wouldn't do that. I would not get on a horse. Even though I am the Lone Docs Report. A fiery Mac with the speed of light, a cloud of interstellar dust, and a hearty, I am not an animal, the Lone Docs Report. As I give, so shall I receive. As I take, so it shall be taken from me. It doesn't matter what I think. What do you think? If you want to change your world, your day-to-day experiences, you must man up. Change your thinking. Docs Report. Leadership, discipline, diligence, integrity, civility. My trusty Indian companion tickers, as we ride the plains of the YouTube, searching for truth and honesty, and we lead by example. The Lone Ranger. Leadership, discipline, diligence, integrity, civility. Right tall in the saddle, self-respect. Character matters. Hi-O Silver, away!
You mean, so? Well, let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little up, maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you? I make you laugh? I'm here to fucking amuse you? What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Ho!
Oh!
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 Oh. You can't purchase brandy. They have a liquor store next door, but you can only get beer. I don't know if you can get brandy in there. Bart Simpson, AJ, E&J, brandy is better when it's purchased at Walmart. Hey, it was peach. It's whatever I would just look for peach brandy, and I would buy a Hiram Walker, whatever they had, but sometimes you can't even find it. Leadership, discipline, diligence, integrity, civility. Acquired taste, yo, Doc. Hey, acquired taste. Ooh, oh, steak and egg, delicious. I'll try that. It was a, how do they advertise it? As a breakfast roll or something? Or how do they, I'll have to look at the menu. Yes, we need a Wawa. Okay, I'll give you a Wawa. You want a Wawa? I'll give you a Wawa.
Wawa! Wawa!
So it's actually flat like a sandwich, steak and egg sandwich. Oh, that sounds good. I'm just a burrito guy. It's so easy, and I got a procedure. When I go in there, I grab a 16-ounce coffee cup, empty. I don't put anything in it. And then I go punch in my order. So now I got my cup and my order, and I go pay at the kiosk. Then it's all set. Oh, look at this guy. What do I got? Another golf? Oh, we picked one up. Steak and egg sandwich. Oh, look at these guys. What are they? How funny would that be if one of them flipped over? Get hurt. Break something. I'll try that. Steak and egg. So it must be a breakfast thing too. You know what? I'll try that. How much? I got to check that out. Let's go to the Wawa. Let's see. Here we go. Where's the menu? Menu. Breakfast. Get started. Order now. Breakfast menu. Burritos, breakfast, hoagies, omelets, bagel sandwiches, omelet sandwich. Is it an omelet sandwich? You know what? I'll just ask him. I'll ask him at the counter. Man, it sounds good. Acquired taste, it is a sandwich. Okay. Steak and egg sandwich. Oh, man. In fact, it's the weekend. I may get one tomorrow. Well, should we try the last cognac? I rinsed out my glass. I got one to go. One left. They've all been good. They've all been a little different, but all been good. And now we're going to try the 1786 Extra Old Cognac. Slide it over here. Ooh, that was a nice pop. Okay, this is the most I've poured. It is a Friday. I am retired, you know. Ooh, I can smell that. I can smell that from back here. Very fragrant. Wow. What percentage alcohol is this? It's probably a little high, I would think. Let's see. As a senior citizen, I have a magnifying glass here. And it's a dark label with gold, so it's a little difficult. Where's the alcohol? Searching. Imported, New York. Oh, here we go. 40% alcohol. Well, that's not bad. Very pleasant. High class cognac. Comments? What? GD, you should start doing 3 to 4 a.m. streams, Lex. It's complete dead air. I know, but I have to hit the fitness center. I wouldn't mind going on Morty's show, but, Mortimer's show, but I can't. I start the day, I get up, check the mail, if I got to pay a bill or whatever, and but I just can't do that. And again, I go for views. At least it's up here. I put something up to where you can listen to later, Mortimer is inconsistent. Morty's Diner is inconsistent. Acquired taste, it's a breakfast hoagie. Oh, okay, that helps. Let me check that out. Menu, breakfast. I think they're on sale this month too. They're running specials on breakfast hoagies. Oh man, that looks good. Scrambled eggs. Contains cheese. Oh, you build it? Let's see. Let's take a scrambled eggs. Sorry, we're out of scrambled egg. Okay, let's go to egg omelet. Oh, wow. They have the dill pickle ranch and bacon, egg omelet, roast beef, pepperoni. I don't see steak. Dill pickle ranch and bacon. That one is really good because the bacon is smoked applewood. Chicken steak, Italian, oven roasted turkey, honey smoked turkey, ham, pepperoni, roast beef. I'll just go ask them if they got a steak and egg. But thank you, because I think they're running specials on the hoagie. Egg, steak, and cheese. That sounds good. And you're saying it was good, so I'm going to have to try that. In fact, I'll get it tomorrow, I think. I got to do some edging when I got to finish the edging in the morning, unless it really rains heavy, which I don't know if it will or not. Oh, this stuff is really good. 1786 extra old cognac. Bart Simpson, brandy makes me hungry. Well, I feel a little full. It just relaxes me. I like to have a drink. I really don't want to eat, but until it wears off. 16-ounce coffee, that's when I get, unless they run $1, any cup, any size, then I'll go for a 20. But that's really too much. And I see guys with 24, the biggest one they have is 24 ounce. That's way too much. But 16 is like just perfect. Acquired taste, I made iced coffee. Oh, you can get that up. They have a specialty coffee bar up there too. They got everything. Very well run. Great. I'm waiting for Mark to show up. If he doesn't show up, I won't go over it again. And you've seen the inside of my liquor cabinet, right? There's the outside, and there's the inside. And the open bottles are on top right. And then I've added a few that are not shown on the bottom right. That's odds and ends, brandies and cognacs. The most expensive one I have is on the left. It's buried behind the Aaron Lacrenza. It's behind there. I have a Aaron Malt 18-year, $200. That's right, $200. The problem with that is, but then they get approval. I wouldn't mind running their ads if they made ads. If I could find one up on X, I would just run it. Let's see if I can find one. I think I looked. Oh, let's see. There's photos. And then there's a bunch of graphic cartoons of girls. I don't know why that is. Or should I put in Wawa fuel? All they got is one picture. So let's say I put in Wawa food. Oh, here we go. Here's somebody. This is Dave Portnoy. Who cares about him? Who's this guy? Tesla. I don't want to. Interesting. Okay, this is a great ad, but they put it to music. And I'll get a copyright. Anyway. Run an ad for the new Villages Hooters. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You go into the Hooters at Villages and, she's like 70, When that, really? There is one. I mean, Bart, don't laugh. They just opened a Hooters here, but, they can't. There's not a lot of young girls in the Villages, okay? So where are you going to get these girls? The hot girls, where are they going to be? They're going to be on the coast. They're going to be in West Palm Beach. They're going to be in Miami. They're not going to be in the Villages. But there is one in the Villages now. I may have to get over there. How funny would that be? I wonder if they'll let me film over there. I should do that. The only reason I would do that if they have senior citizens as the Hooter girls, that would be hilarious. That would be great. I wonder. Let's see. Let's put in Hooters Villages. Oh, now this is a grand opening. Well, wait a second. Well, hold on here. Hold on here. Well, this ain't bad, ladies and gentlemen. I take it back. Take it back. I was wrong. I may have to get over there. Let's get it up here. Let's see. Hooters. The Villages. Daphne and Skippy, I don't know if they get the job. Acquired taste. Daphne and Skippy are applying for jobs at Hooters. Well, let me show you the competition. Share screen. Hang on. This is pretty good. Oh, hold on. I didn't want to do that. Let me change that. Hang on. Okay, this is. Hold on. Wait a sec. I'm under the influence. This is a little difficult for me. Stop screen. Let's start over. Share screen. There we go. These are not bad. Not bad. Look at this. You see that? Can I make it? Cute. Look at the senior. Look at the senior. Can you imagine how embarrassing that must be? You're hitting on the Hooter girls. Look at the guy in the lower left. Interesting. The Villages, it says right on the scissors. All right. Villages, baby. Acquired taste. Daphne and Skippy will round out the team as blonde. Yes. Yes. I mean, they would fit in. Easy. Easy. Easy peasy. One hour, 8 minutes. I'm going to do an hour and 30. Oh, this is very good. I am having the 1786 extra old cognac. Well, let me tell you what's going on over at Watch Nicholas. They're going head to head. Watch Nicholas and Curly. And he's got, let's see, he's got red and Rischik. A red slug gives up on life and settles for the Rischik. Heavy sigh. Oh, he's got Dirk Diggler on over there. Dirk's, you know, he's on too much. Let's go to the franchise clubs. This is Circle Jerk Drama Genius. He's just playing clips of, you know, that's what he does. Speeds them up and plays them. 2 comments. Acquired taste. Hooter women wearing Rolex. Oh, these girls were young. They were very young. Acquired taste. Curly is sinking fast. Well, he got demonetized, right? And at some point, he said he wouldn't be doing it if he doesn't enjoy it. He spent some money. Some of that AI stuff is pretty good. He did an entire one on Watch Nicholas with music and lyrics and the whole thing. But he's actually advertising for Watch Nicholas. So Eddie is gone. He's checked out. He's had enough. Acquired taste. Eddie is AWOL. No, he's had enough, I think. Acquired taste, yes, demonetized. I mean, let's count them. The Watch Colony's demonetized. Of course, OC got deleted. Watch Nicholas is demonetized. So the only 2 big players are left, and I got to have 3 to do the Playboard a Go-Go. So it's, of course, the 9-year-old and Timmy. So then it has to be one of the demonetized channels just to see what they've done in the last month, or I got to do Oisin O'Malley. So, but I'll find something. I'll find somebody. $21 people viewing. Well, how many? Let's see. How many on YouTube? We have 7. Well, thank you. Just hanging out. I did the. Well, I did that last week. JJ Watch Hangout. I did him last week. He's not doing that well either, but I did him last Sunday. So I'll either pull up Original OC, and that'd be for the last month, but he doesn't do that well. Marcelo, you really want to know what Marcelo's making? But I'll find somebody. I got to have somebody for the third one. Back to the 1786. Not bad. I went all the way to a liquor store in the Villages, and I just struck out. They didn't have the. I went over there to look for this stuff, and they didn't have it. And then I was going to order the Fundador, and I just this was discussed with AD Always Calling on Mortimer's show. She says, sure, you want the Solera Reserva 1 or the Solera Reserva 2? Well, he said just get the Reserva, which must be the 1. So I'll get over there at some point. But I got plenty of stuff now. I got plenty of cognac and brandy now. But I struck out, and then I said, well, how about because I didn't know which one to order. I said, what about, and then you got to pay for it on the spot. I said, what about peach brandy? She took me over there. They had nothing. 0. He dropped out of sight? Really? Acquired Taste, the globalist is gone. Well, goodbye. Goodbye and good luck. Who? Jamie Opulence? Acquired Taste, Jamie Opulence is missing too. Okay, he's selling his Patek. Jamie? Wow. It was so funny when he first came on. He had these Patek, and then he was just schmoozing with the 9-year-old. The new 9-year-old, oh, like we're soulmates. You got a Patek, I got a Patek. Oh. Working it. Work it good. Working the leads. Yes, Jamie is selling. Okay, good luck. Good luck. People with money, they never pay full retail. They're looking for deals. I guess this is going to be my Friday cognac night, I guess. I can't stop. I should sleep good tonight. I was out in that heat and humidity doing the yard work. Oh, that was rough. Weather. Nothing on radar. Maybe tonight. I got to finish up in the morning, so I hope it doesn't rain. And I got to do the oil. I got to do the tire pressure. Because they will not give me the tire pressure that I want. They always go by the specs. They keep it kind of underinflated, so you get a better ride. But your tires wear out quicker, faster. So I like to run. I'm going to run, 40 when I was in Vegas. I'm going to run at least 38, 36. It's so damn hot down there. I mean, they will heat up and expand on the freeway or on the roads around here. Acquired Taste Friday a go-go. I got enough of go-go's. I got whiskey a go-go and I got Playboard a go-go. And I'm going to do it on the same day. But it's down. It's way down. From the heyday, I mean, I can remember when Archie was complaining about 5,000 a month. He's down in the threes, 3,000. So then you take 30% off of that. So he's hurting. So he's selling his watches. He's got to sell them. He's got to raise some money because he's going to run. Oh, man, that was good. I'm feeling it. You sip on it and hold it in your mouth, it goes right into your bloodstream. It doesn't take much. You'll actually end up drinking less doing it this way because you feel the effect of the alcohol. If you start mixing drinks and drinking, then it takes a while to get to your stomach lining and to get in. And now it's too late because you've overloaded it. So I would recommend doing it this way. And then you really appreciate the drink. You get the taste of it. So it's a win. Fundador. Let's go through our tap on the shoulder. Afternoon, Doc. Well, afternoon to Docs on the shoulder. I have been testing. I've been tasting. Started off with the Crimson Reserve, very superior old pale peach brandy. Very good. Very peach flavored, like it. Morty's recommendation, Fundador from Spain. It was good. Double light, but I'm sure it's probably not much different from the Reserve, the Solera Reserve. But that was good. It was good. Good. You know, I should super chat him for. I would not have gone down this road if he didn't do his E&J talk. You know, he was really down on E&J peach brandy. So. Yeah, I should send him a super chat for getting me started on this. On the good stuff. And the Marillet cognac, it's fruity. It has, I guess you could say, some peach to it, but you don't think of peach. But because every time I put it in, when I search for peach brandy, it comes up. So I bought it, and it's good. It's good. Stella Rosa honey peach. I tried that. It's more of a honey. If you want to say there's some peach, I'll take your word on it, but it's really just a honey, which is, it's okay. I like it. And the 1786 extra old cognac. Good. I have tasted those. Those are very, they pass. But you do end up drinking less because it hits you quicker. I mean, I was feeling this on the third tasting. It goes right to the bloodstream. Well, the tap on the shoulder. Mortimer is very misunderstood. Do you understand him? Do you really understand him? As well as you are, Doc's report. Okay. I try to be genuine. Misinterpreted. Misunderstood, you mean misinterpreted. Morty is very misinterpreted as well as you are, Docs. Okay. There's probably some truth to that. They want to quickly label you. For most people, life in general, they want to apply the label and then move on. And then they think they know all about you, and they know nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, 1 hour, 21 minutes. Beautiful day in the villages. It's 92 degrees in the birdcage. Holy smokes. It's 91 degrees Fahrenheit. That would be 33 degrees Celsius. Humidity 60%. Wind 3 kilometers per hour. We'll see if we get some rain. But again, I don't want rain because I want to finish the lawn edging. I was surprised. This St. Augustine grass, when it gets up into the shrub, the blades get like 2 feet tall. You know, it's not really a grass; it's something else. But it does really well in the heat, and it'll take as much water as you can give it. So I kind of want to keep it out of the shrubs. But at first, I thought it was a palm tree. but it was just the grass, the St. Augustine going up there. And while I was out there, and I was leaned over, and I could hear geese flying over me. And I turned around. There it was. There was a formation, just beautiful, quiet. I mean, I don't hear anything out there right now. No neighbors, no traffic, quiet. It's like being in the country. It's just me and my brandy. I had a kick out of this. I just look at the stock market. I never read the top stories, but here's CNBC. Dow drops 200 points. S&P retreats from record. Yeah, as Trump escalates trade battle. Oh, please. I mean, it's fantastic. It's just done really well. Let's quit that. All right. Comments? Oh, no, I've seen that. I drive by stuff, but when I'm single, it's like I don't want to go in and sit at a table by myself, and some places don't have a counter. Docs, have you visited the Bonefish Grill in the Villages? No. There's also a, what's the Italian place? Olive Garden. And that's pretty good food. But I just I'm not into the food. I do my workouts. I got to get the house done and do the wash. And it's like, I don't want to drive to the Villages when it's so hot. It's like, I got some food in the fridge and but I want to keep my weight down. So I get on the sit-up board. But I have not. I've seen it. Now that you mention it. I must have driven past it. Is it any good? Have you been in there? Are you given it a recommendation? Oh, their past manager. Oh, that's interesting. GD and acquired taste is flatulence, selling to pay off the breast reduction surgery. Who's flatulent? Oh, come on. You're going after Jamie Opulence? You shouldn't do that. He's got to drop some weight. I mean, there's a lot of guys. I mean, young guys. You got to get some. I mean, I have a physique, but I've been doing it for so long. You got to. Younger guys have to. Surgery can't help that. Acquired taste thought that was funny. I mean, well, I don't want to mention. I don't want to mention the name. Not going to do it. 1 hour, 25 minutes. Yeah, but are there any results? Acquired taste. Timmy's weight loss program continues. If he's not incorporating exercise, he will never keep it off. Let's go check Timmy. Let's go see what he looks like. Tim Wright. Tim Wright and friends. Let's see if I can get his latest live stream here. Upcoming. This was 19 hours ago. Let's take a look. Where is he? He got a haircut. I don't know. He may have lost some. But to keep it off, you got to have some kind of exercise program. Obesity kills. We know this. Really? Okay. I mean, all right. I mean, you're in deep in the cult. GD, Jamie Opulence is the rat who snitched bitch Caesar to D before the London Watch Show. No mercy. Okay. He's kind of disappeared, though. Maybe he's decided to leave the Archieverse. I report on the Archieverse. I guess I'm part of it because I report on it, but. Who's UNC? Who, are you trying to say Uzi? Uncle. Oh, Uncle revealed this information. Really? Oh, okay. He's got a lot of sources. I guess he may be in the news business too. Probably Lemon Kush talking, but still. Pavel's having a laugh. Oh man, that was great. I'm not going to do it all the time, but that taste testing those various offerings was very relaxing. I'm going to pour me a little bit more when I leave the air. Tap on the shoulder. Docs, don't kid yourself. You're neck deep in the Archieverse. Oh, I can get out. But you know what? The public, they demand the playboard, which I don't mind doing. And when people send me clips, like the latest clip, I mean, this is really it in a nutshell. He goes, what does he say? He says, wristwatches control, quote, my mental health and how I feel. Mental health, how I feel. And he looks totally depressed. I mean, and we know it's not about the watches. Something else going on. But nobody speaks the truth to him. He's got people around him. They don't care about him. They really don't. Because they'll hear something like that and say, "Oh, Archie, what watch would you keep then?" No. What do you mean your mental health? What are you talking about? An accepted taste. Jamie was the whistleblower to D. Okay. See, eventually everybody finds out about, there are no secrets. So once again, I call on, what's his name? Bateman. When Archie states to the world that the watches control his mental health and how he feels, Bateman says, I understand. What do you say? What do you understand, Mr. Bateman? Please let us know. You understand. What exactly do you understand? Oh, that's sad. That's terrible, if that's true. The tap on the shoulder, playboard is the lifeblood of Doc's report. There's no escape. Here he is, AD never calling. Don't be confused with AD always calling. Waiting till 70 to take Social Security is a rare move. Very few can wait for. You planned well, Doc's report. Yes. If you don't need it, don't take it. Well, it may not be there. Oh, please. Well, I've heard that since I was in high school. I also heard another one, more of a religious tone, but the second coming. No, man, and I had to put a post up on another channel. You can't plan your life that I'm this second coming. I won't. No, plan your life, pay your bills, plan for retirement. And I did wait till I'm 70. It's good. I mean, I'm going to have so much, and I don't have to pay taxes till I'm 73, because then I got to start taking out the required minimum distribution from my 401ks. And now, so when they say, we'll see if I'm going to pay money on I'm going to ask her specifically, do I pay any tax on my Social Security payments? I want to know how much too. I shouldn't, but but as it grows, then you have to take it out. And another thing, I want to take it out unequally. I got Vanguard and what's the other one? Fidelity. So they tell you how much you have to take out. But what if I take it, say, well, I got more cash in Vanguard, so I'll just take it out of there. I think you can do that, but you got to coordinate between the two facilities, because I don't want them sending any information. I'll discuss it with my excellent H&R Block tax preparer. She's really good. Oh, now everybody's coming over here. Did somebody stop streaming? Let's see. John Swatch. I'd rather end Social Security and keep more of my check and investor responsibility. I know, but it's a safety net, and a lot of people don't. The average Social Security recipient, you know how much money they got saved? $10,000. It's sad. '80 never calling. Curly says the whole Archieverse is attacking him. Is he really surprised? This is why nobody likes you. Well, he came on. I avoid him. I mean, he came saying, listen, this is how I get my kicks. I pick on people. I'm a troll. This is how I get my kicks. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Acquired taste. The 9-year-old wants Rolex to release a special Garage Dweller edition. Hang on. Let me read that again. Wait a second. Let me prepare for this. Acquired taste. AC3 wants Rolex to release a special Garage Dweller edition. That's funny. Isn't that sad? Now, again, I have to go back to he said he was mental. His wristwatch collection affects his mental stability, his mental health, and how he feels. And Bateman goes, I understand. What do you mean you understand? What exactly do you understand? The guy needs help. Why don't you stop him cold? When he says something like, just stop him cold and go, Arch, that's a really strange response. Maybe you should see someone. But nobody cares about him. They just use him. Get rid of that. Hang on. It's over on X if you want to hear it. Comments? I disagree. Tap on the shoulder. Your body's not a temple. It's an amusement park. Enjoy the ride. I totally, completely, 100% disagree with you. Know ye not, ye are the holy temple of God. It is within you. Forget what's on your wrist. Forget what's outside of you. It's all there. All of it. John Swatch, didn't the big, beautiful bill end federal taxes on Social Security payments? Well, they kind of clarified it. Depends how much you earn on top of your Social Security. If you're just on Social Security, yes, you will not be paying taxes. But I'm not just on Social Security payments because I'm going to be taking required minimum distributions, which you got to pay some taxes, which I don't mind. They're not going to be that high. Well, he shows up here in the comments, but I think GD is Uncle Persona Non Grata on the Doc's Report channel. Once again, he's never, ever been on this channel. It just wouldn't be appropriate. I mean, you don't invite. He's told you who he is. So why would I want any of that? He doesn't know how to control it. That's how he gets his kicks, and he's always bragging about catfishing. So it's like, no. I mean, he's allowed in the comments. He behaves himself. I mean, he'll just change his avatar again. But if he behaves himself, he can come in the comments. But he did show up. He did say in the comments one time. He said, "Hey, docs, let's make history." I know what he was saying. He wanted to come on. No, you got your channel. Mark the Shark, I thought you left there. Well, I've never. I consider that I have left the Archieverse. What's going on here? I have left, but the people want to know Playboy. I don't mind giving that. And if somebody sends me a timestamp, a good one, I'll go grab it. But it's only on X. I don't play it over here. I don't trust the 9-year-old. I really don't trust Lux Report. He would do a strike immediately. But I don't. It's hard to watch. I can't watch. Mike the Snake Starch. I can't listen to him, and I can't listen to Goldberg. A lot of them, I catch him at the beginning because he talks. You learn something about him when he just does the talking. No. And then I've told AD always calling. I say, if I catch you over on Curly's channel, I got to boot you. A tap on the shoulder. That would make for some magical content. Doc's Report, Curly on the same. No. I can't. No. Now, I do believe, I haven't really clarified this with AD always calling. I think he's open to panels on the Mortimer show, on the Morty's Diner. So he'd probably stick around if people want to hop on, but I think. I don't speak with him. An acquired taste, an everyday multimillionaire with Social Security income might pay yeah, I'm going to be paying taxes. There's no way around it. I've already kind of looked at it. I mean, it's going to happen. But they're not going to be heavy. But I want to know... See, the claim is you don't pay on your Social Security payments, but it is such a complicated... And they haven't changed the tax code. So they've changed the deduction, what do they call them? Deductions. But it's such a complicated thing when you have Social Security payments. You got to do 3 different formulas, and the one where you pay the less is the one you use. So, and I'm going to ask her point blank when she does do it. I said to the question, did I pay any taxes on my Social Security payments? Yes or no? And then she'll be able to tell me that. She's really good. I can't read this, GD. I don't know who that you're referring to. Speak English, man. All right, 1 hour, 40 minutes. Somebody must have stopped streaming because people are showing up over here. Whatever you want to talk about, you don't need to subscribe. Mookie? Is Mookie Monkey? The peso shamer. Morty? Oh, here he is. Mortimer. He just woke up. What day is this? The benzos. The benzos have a long half-life. What day is this? Is Friday, July 11th. And I just had I just did my cognac brandy tasting, and I reviewed the brandies, and the one you recommended was okay. It was pretty good. The Fundador Double Light. I know you recommended the Solera Reserve, but this was very good, very, very pleasant, very pleasant. GD, Morty's Diner opens on some nights and not on others. Absolutely inconsistent. Well, it's hard to build up a successful diner when people don't know your hours. That's true. And if you haven't heard the breaking news, Hooters is coming to the Villages. And they got some young girls. I was shocked. I thought it would be, oh, how funny would that be if they were like all, in their 70s, and they had to act like they were really hot. Oh, that would be so funny. I mean, I would go over. I'd love to film that. That would be great. In fact, that would be a good sketch for Saturday Night Live. Mortimer clarifies the diner is conscious some days and not others. It's hard to run a business if you're knocked out, right? All right, 1 hour, 43 minutes. We started picking up towards the end. And really, I think that's the way to drink. You sip it because it hits your mouth and it goes right to the bloodstream, and you end up drinking less. I mean, I've been watching these body cams, the cop shows. And it's just terrible when people get that much alcohol in them. They're just out of their minds. They arrested one guy who was a detective. Can you imagine that? He had a honest-to-goodness marshal's badge because he'll work with the U.S. Marshals once in a while. And he was drunk out of his mind. And they took the marshal badge away from him, but I guess, I don't know, his employer still has him as a detective. Uh-oh. Mookie, ask Forbin, GD. He's an expert on all things. And he's an expert on all things and knows nothing. Acquired Taste greets Mookie. Oh, is Mookie the peso shamer? Really? Oh. Mookie, GD greets the Mookie. And Mookie greets GD. Yes, says hi. Okay, good. That's the doc's report. Bringing people together. Who paid? You paid $56,000 in taxes last year? Wow, you're a big earner. You're a top earner. You're in the upper 4% or whatever. John Swat just had to check. I paid $56,000 in federal taxes last year. Unreal. Mookie, I love pesos. I feed them to chickens, make great eggs. GD was shamed for months because Mookie had chickens laughing at him for months. I tell you, my white whale is that hedge out there. It mocks me. It knows it's bigger than I am. I can't, in this heat, it would have killed me. If I would have gone out there and done, I just would have never finished. And I've just made the decision. It's a tough one because I always want to, I don't want it to be defeated. I want to get out there and knock it out, but I can't in the heat. And I think going forward, I'm aging. I'm just going to have it hired out, every 3 months. I'm going to get on a schedule and just have it trimmed up. Now, I do pull the weeds out in front of it. I did the weed whacker behind it, and I pull out whatever's growing in that hedge. There's all sorts of stuff. Some strange plants, some vines, and of course I took care of you never want to get a palm tree in there or a Chinese sumac, but. Well, I'm still here. I'll stay here a while. I may hit the brandy again or the cognac. Why the self-imposed time limit? I just think it's rude to the audience to go for 6 or 7 or 8 hours. I just think that's rude. Come on, knock it out, hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get off. Then leave. The show was going so well. I'm still here till it stalls out. John Swatch, need more deductions or start a small business. Getting fleeced, W-2 income. Well, you do your... see, I was always an employee, so I maxed out my 401k all the time. And in a way, it worked because now it gets me decent Social Security payments, which pay a lot of bills, really. I'm saving money. Even now I'm saving money because I live way below my means. Well, I wouldn't, not now. I could feel it. Mookie, Docs, is this true? Or you are drunk on Brent? No, I'm not drunk. I started tasting my different purchases just to make sure, because I didn't want to wait until I get in the mood and then taste it and go, oh, God, this is bad. So I got to my third bottle just to taste, but you hold it in your mouth, so it goes right to your bloodstream. I feel good now. I don't feel like I'm under the influence now, but I am going to, well, maybe I'll pour another one. If I'm going to hang around here, maybe I'll pour another one here. Let me pour another one. This is the Marillet Cognac. Very superior old pale. You hear that pop? Let's pour a little. Ooh. Okay, I licked the bottle. Okay, I admit it. I licked the bottle. Oop. How fun. This is a marble tabletop. How funny if I would have cracked that. A sampler, I see. Well, I mean, I just didn't want to be, I didn't want any surprises. I wanted to know what, oh, this is good. You know, I've tasted it. So this one, the Marillet Cognac, a product of France. Smells good. My palate is not that developed. I can't. These guys that drink it and say, and they taste it. Oh, almond and dried fruit, and I don't have that. Maybe it's like your sight, the mind. You have to train your mind, because I can see things in the yard very clearly because I've been kind of training myself. But the taste. The taste I'm going to have to work on. That was a very large, it was a good pour, but it's not that, it's a little bit in the bottom of the glass. That was a very large pour. Things will get rowdy here. I'm feeling pretty good. John Swatch, cracking a beer too. It's 5 p.m. somewhere. Well, it's 4:30 here, but I don't want to go to bed under the influence. I want to be completely sober when I go to bed. Acquired taste. Docs, can you play your Playboard a Go-Go video? Okay, but I don't have any, I'll do that. I get along with my audience, but I'm not going to, I don't have any numbers. We can do that. I already played the lone docs report. Are you ready for it? Girls, you sure you can do it? Oh, they're up. They're young. They're ready to go. The band is hot. Let's do it. Shake it, man. Ooh, Hooters, the Villages. Look at that. I think it would have been much better to have like 70-year-olds. That would have been so funny. The Hooters, Villages, yes. Acquired taste like that. Tap on the shoulder. Is this the 1960 equivalent of a TikTok dance reel? No, I just had to Whiskey a Go-Go, so I had to get something related to I'm a go-go dancers, so I found it, and then I couldn't use the music they had to it because that would have been a copyright, so found something that would equivalent speed. One hour, 52 minutes. I remember my family going to California during Haight and Ashbury days, the Beatniks. And I just barely remember. No, it wasn't Beatniks. It was the Flower Power. And I think we went to Disneyland too. I think I was like 12. Sorry, I missed that decade. Well, I'm glad the decade. I'm glad that we got iPhones now and we got computers, home computing, and I don't mind this era. I was watching some of these arrests they make in Orlando with the amusement parks, and it's like there's so many people. I really don't want to go to any of those. Well, let's go check on Curly. Let's see, the franchise clubs. Oh, man, you got just 12 watching? He usually has more than that. 12 watching. Started 3 hours ago. This is satire. All characters are fictitious. All right. And he's got Babbling Baba, Brian the Pipe, and of course, Uncle Mush. What about Watch Nicholas? Upcoming, he'll be here at 9. Oh, he stopped streaming. Yeah, I like, Red Sluggo and Rischek. Really? They're back together? Red, you left for a reason. Why go back? I don't understand that. Uh-oh. I got a shipment coming in. Who's sending me what? Oh, this is bullshit. I don't have anything coming to me. They want me to. It's just junk. So Red Shovel, yeah. The wrist chick. I think it's just who on Curly's. I think it's just a rerun of last night. Oh, it's not live. Oh goodness. Because it was made private. So probably had to do some editing. Mortimer, if you're listening, are you going to be streaming this evening? Are you going to go a little early? AD never calling. Curly's Island of Hate will never sell any franchises. It's hard. Concerning Red Shovel and the wrist chick, it takes two to tango. Well, Does a man, let's see, how do I phrase this? If a man has a baby mama with 2 kids of his, is he single? Just asking. Just asking. You know, cognac, and a decent cognac and brandy is a lot less expensive than single malt scotch. Really? Well, that's one way to look at it. John Swatch, Red's lackluster personality is what holds him back from doing better than the wrist chick. Beauty is indeed in the eye of the beholder. Let's check out Morty's Diner. Let's see if he's going to do a show today. Morty's Diner. We got to spell it right, Lex. There it is. No. He did give AD Always Calling billing finally. That was yesterday, so he came through on that. He'll I don't know. I can't speak for him. I don't know if there's going to be a show or not. He'll lift a lot of things. I'm glad you noticed that, which is okay. I mean, you hear it. Like I always said, what's the funniest humor? It's the self-deprecating humor. And then I hear him saying, "No, do you think he would come up by himself self-deprecating humor?" I don't think so. Speaking of humor, I saw Jerry Seinfeld. He was on stage, and some of this Palestine, what do they yell? Free Palestine or whatever. They were in the crowd. He handled it really well. He got the better part of them. It was, but you got to be careful. This is what they do. This is what they do in politics. The vocal few try to control everybody. Uncle stole the term used for Timmy Tin Cup panhandling trust-funded airport lounge scrounger. No, trust-funded Marxist airport lounge scrounger. Timmy ruffians. I kind of regretted that afterwards, when I said that. But the brown shirts, yeah. I regretted that afterwards. Well, it was Lux report that came up with the weaponizing the comment section. That was his idea, as I recall. He now calls his hater brown shirts. Well, I don't hate Curly. He's announced what he is. I just don't care for that. If you get your kicks from going after other people and you tell us that, well, all right, goodbye. Go do your thing. AD never calling. Oh, Curly's nobody. You should have heard him, how he introduced himself to Watch Nicholas. Did you hear that? And I got it up on X. I was just like, wow. Now, he'd been getting high. He was going to go fishing in Michigan, and it didn't work out, and he was high, and he was bored. That's very dangerous when Curly gets bored. So he toked up and then got on Watch Nicholas. Yeah, you gotta listen to this. It's got 242 views. But it's Uncle Happy Buzz introduces himself before questioning Watch Nicholas. You got to listen to that. It's only 12 seconds, 13 seconds. Get over to X Report. The Docs Report on X. Mortimer, you should fire up a stream at 6 p.m. or 5 o'clock, my time. You should fire up a stream. Well, just a suggestion. There's audience out here. They want content, Mortimer. Gonna pour another one. man, feeling good. Merlot Cognac, very superior old pale. Time to ride the mountain bike to Hooters. Strap on the GoPro. I should take that over there. But how funny would it have been if they would have been 70 years old or 65? That would have been fantastic. I wonder if I could film over there. I think I could. I may ask before I go in there. But it's just, the Hooters are Hooters. It's like franchise, right? What do you get at Hooters? It's ribs, right? That's all I remember. They had one in Las Vegas, but. Good Plan Mookie, says Acquired Taste. Oh, wings, is that what they do there? Hooters is known for their wings. Acquired Taste is laughing with the drink. Yep, they do ribs too. They're very young, right? Very young. Let's bring that up again. You know what? Why don't I just add it into StreamYard? How can I do that? Let's see, media. More media. Add a file. Hooters, the Villages, baby. I could see Daphne and who was the other one? Daphne and what was the other girl's name? Can't think of it. Look at that. That's young. All dark hair. I guess the blonde is no longer a thing. I mean, these are 20-year-olds. This is crazy. Acquired Taste. Archie's breakfast. Yeah, he'll start with the drink and then go right to the comfort, right to the ice cream. Oh, these are tender. These are tender wings, I'll tell you that. Skippy, that's right. Daphne and Skippy. Thank you, Acquired Taste. Tap on the shoulder. Hooters is all about the breast meat. Well, I'm a leg man myself. Young. I mean, I go out and I go to Wawa and I go, once in a while I see a nurse, that's pretty young, and you can see they're dressed for work, but usually you don't see young people at all. I'm just fascinated. These girls are in the Villages. Skippy and Daphne. So Jay Gray Sweater has an idea when I go into Hooters. Don't say you're live streaming. Just say you are FaceTiming with a friend. A shut-in from Portland. Well, I'm a recluse. I admit to that. I'm not proud of it. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just, I kind of live my life that way. Yeah, I stay by myself. I'm a recluse. That's a good idea, actually. Just going, if you don't mind, I'm just FaceTiming with someone. Is that okay? That's an excellent idea. In fact, I'm going to take my little tripod in there and just set it up on the table. That's a great idea, Jay Gray. 2 hours, 6 minutes. The question is, will Mortimer be streaming tonight or early morning? I missed it, though, but that's great. Yeah, that's very good advice. Jay Gray Sweater, I gave Morty the same advice when he was in Vegas. Let's get rid of them. Oh, darkness. There we go. Boy, it's bright out there. I actually had my headlamp on, and I was thinking about doing there's no way. And then I took the weed whacker with my headlamp on behind the hedge. But my neighbor, the military guy, he's a great guy. He mows it just behind the hedge. So but I'll take the weed whacker underneath, and then I'll do the entryway. But you just got to keep up with it. Just keep up with it. You know, you got to spend some time on the yard. You just have to if you want it to look nice. His shut-in friend was from Florida. I don't think he doesn't consider me a friend. No. No, and I've been nothing but nice to him. I wanted to give him an iMac. Yes, it had to be a certain kind, but you know what? An M1, he could have done so much on that thing. Didn't want that. Didn't want the knife. Didn't want the Spyderco Manix 2. Didn't want an organizer tray. So, you can only do so much. So, if that's the way he wants it, then he gets it that way.
Which is the way he wants it. Well, he gets it.
Exactly. Captain, you were absolutely correct. I don't consider myself a shut-in. I'm a recluse. In fact, I even told my neighbor that. So she says, well, you're coming over for Thanksgiving no matter what. I said, okay. I got to see my girlfriend. I have to see the miniature schnauzer. And the docs report. Let's see, what is this? Mortimer will only accept he accepts less than that, but he will mention that, and he will definitely take it. I mean, come on. Mortimer will only accept a $20,000 gift. An iMac, he could have had an iMac, but then it probably worked out for the best because then he has to relearn how to do a Mac. And there is a learning curve on it. It's so intuitive, it makes it hard. Like iMovie, it's so easy. Once you get it, it's so easy. So I'll do my clips I put on X. I'll run it through iMovie and do the beginning and the end, and or either take out audio. But it's pretty easy. And the docs recap on this, and the docs report does it his way. Why? Why does he do it his way?
That's the way, I like it, that's the way, I like it, that's the way, I like it, that's the way, I like it,
That's the way I like it. That's the reason. GD. He doesn't want gifts he can't return. Who, Mortimer? Nah, you could use it. I mean, he says, what do I do with a knife? I don't know. Come on, it's a knife. Open boxes. You just have it. Put it in the kitchen. That's easy. iMac, you do all your streaming, but he streams differently. He has certain windows open. I think he has 2 tabs open or something. Not sure. I do everything on StreamYard. Everything is here. And then I hear StreamYard's taken away some things, and the basic now has removed some things. So I don't know what the bottom tier costs. I don't think, if they charge me the full price next year, I don't think I'll, $1,200, I don't think I'll, they gave me a good deal, actually. What did StreamYard charge me? Let me go look. Online miscellaneous billing, StreamYard, 2024 September. Let's see, here it is. What did I pay? I paid $468. November 25th, 2024. So we'll see what they charge me. I think maybe I get a break because I came in early. I don't know. Well, I think in general, he doesn't want gifts. He wants the money. He'd rather have the money. Let's see. Do you need StreamYard without guest panelists? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't have guest. Well, I mean, you can have guest panelists. I had Tickers on a day ago. If you want to, but no, it's just if you need streaming software. So I use it. I mean, for my sound effects and clips and music, and it's just easier. You got to have something. I guess you could go directly to YouTube. But I've never used YouTube directly unless it's just on the phone. But even on the phone, I think I would use StreamYard. Do you need StreamYard? I prefer StreamYard. I don't know if I need it. There's other streaming platforms, but I'm used to this one. And now they make it a little bit harder. They don't label anything, which is kind of weird. Mortimer, those are all nice things Doc's Report offered, but they just weren't for me, and nothing more complicated than that. There's his response. Are you streaming tonight, Morty? People want to know. I got 30 people here watching across 3 platforms. So how many on YouTube? Let's see. We got 13, which is not bad. I tried going on Kick, but Kick is just, it wasn't worth it. Those are gamers. Doesn't working. Just asking. I don't know. Yeah, it's a good question, but I can control things. I can, I have a mic. I can do I can play sound clips and music and media, comment banners, and the cameras. You can add extra cameras. I don't think you can do that on YouTube. I like StreamYard if they keep it reasonably priced. But they start charging that. I'm not running a business. I'm not monetized, so it's like $1,200, but the price I read to you is pretty good. Oh man, I'm feeling no pain. The Marillet cognac. It's great. Uh-oh. I got an email. I got something. What did I get? Just an ad. Yes, I purchased some folding knives, but that's okay. Got to spend it on something. Oh, wait a second. We got a comment. I would do that. If he tells me what he would like, or I can recommend something if he wants to. You can't, I'd have to send a certificate. I don't know how that would work. To a location near him, or Trader Joe's. I don't know how that would work. I know Archie does it. There's some online where he could go in and claim it. But then I'd have to know his name, right? I don't think he's going to give me his name. But I would do that. But then he just wants the money. But then he gets to do it. Again, if you send anyone money on YouTube, they can do whatever they want with it. You have no control over that. I think I am going to send him an appropriate super chat, if he ever comes on, for recommending the Fundador. And then it expanded my horizon. So now I got other things to sip on. The cognac got me, and then I realized what cognac is. Cognac. See, I'm slurring my words already. Cognac, the peach brandy. So, E&J brandy, peach brandy, never again. It's over. But when you say premium whiskey, he wants to put it on ice and water or ice, and no, then there's no point getting a premium whiskey because you kind of that's what you do with the Johnny Walker Red or the Johnny Walker Black. It's just to mix it with. But a quality premium whiskey, you would sip it and have the taste. So I don't know if he'd appreciate that. I don't know if he, I got to hand it to Mortimer. I like that steak dinner. That was good. That looked good. Very good.
got a gopher. We got a gopher.
Will not tolerate infestation.